Easy steps to restore eyesight at home without visiting a doctor. Do it yourself. Did you know that vision and eye problems are spread at a high rate, reaching almost every third person on Earth? And it is no secret to us that the most important causes are the daily pressures of various activities. The negative effects of the various technical devices that have become part of our daily life: stress, fatigue, lack of sleep. But it is possible to avoid all of this, reduce its damage to the eye, and restore vision by following these simple steps. Follow us until the end to find out the details. It will be interesting and useful. By the way, our friends, do not forget to follow our channel so that you will receive all new updates. The first thing that is necessary for us to restore vision is to relieve pressure on it, as the muscles of the eyes, as well as any muscles in the body, have a certain capacity and cannot be overworked, and when stressed and pressed, you will feel pain and pressure. Using electronic tools, screens and reading also stress the eyes greatly, especially reading in transportation. Even driving increases the tiredness of the eyes. Yes, driving exhausts the eyes because when we are driving, we have to look with a high focus on the road. We have to monitor almost every change on the street in front of us and distinguish everything. The guiding signs, cars, and everything. The pressure on the eye is a normal thing, but it becomes harmful when it is too much, and where we need to rest. When the constant knowledge behind the screen increases the pressure on the eyes, and here we need to rest continuously during work, even once during every working hour for 5 minutes. And this is at least. The best is 10 minutes for every 20 minutes of work. We understand that during work stress it is not possible to provide this comfort whenever we need it. But at the beginning of the eye's pain, as if it were full of sand, we do not have any options, whether the necessary comfort. The only option here keeps it away from stress for a long period of time. The few days in nature and get away from all technologies, screens, and reading. To get rid of all stress. Another procedure that may be classified as a preventive measure is blinking during the day, as a useful habit, but it is very useful for the eyes, as the eyes are exposed to dryness quickly, especially when they blink less frequently, especially when you look at the screens or when focusing on an element such as reading and driving. Then the eye blinks less than the accelerated, which increases the possibility of dry eyes, and this is when you feel pain and stress in the eye as if it wants tears. And when you close it for a few times, you feel completely comfortable. Hence, it is advised to blink continuously during the day and frequently. More measures. Nutrition. There is a wide variety of foods that directly affect the retina in a positive way in the first place. These foods are rich in vitamin A and fats such as omega-3. If you add carrots, pumpkin, cabbage, animal products to your diet, see fish, yogurt, and eggs. And do not forget, if you have major problems with the eye, with food alone, it will not correct anything. But nutrition is a necessary thing to nap the eye as a kind of prevention. Wearing sunglasses, especially in the hot summer period, as this habit is very necessary because it protects the eyes from the harmful rays released by the sun, especially the ultraviolet rays. We may be able to bypass the summer without glasses, but the symptoms will be cumulative, and with age, the results will appear on us. And here we advise that you do not go out in the sun without sunglasses. The next procedure is eye gymnastics, which is a gymnastics exercise for the eyes. There are many eye exercises available, and there are the most popular and recommended by specialists. The first is frequent blinking. That is, we stand up and start blinking deeply, quickly, for 30 to 60 seconds. Again, moving the eye up and down several times, and then from right to left several times, and then we draw a circle with the movement of the eye. Thirdly, a circular massage of the eye, and the eye is definitely closed, and the important thing here is gentle pressure, either with the fingers or the palm of the hand and in a circular motion. Fourth, change the focus of vision, that is, focus on a close element and then to a distant element, and the simplest way to implement that is to put your thumb in front of you and look at it. And then turn your gaze to any element far from you and continue to do so for a few times, or you can do this by drawing a point on the window and looking at it, and then at any object outside and repeating that constantly. This group of exercises is important and we must repeat it from once to several times a day. And it is important to do these exercises for those who are currently wearing eyeglasses, as the lateral muscles of the eye begin to be lazy and lethargic, because for a person it is easier for him to roll his entire head instead of moving his eyes. And here also the results will not be instantaneous, but our adherence to it will improve eyesight and eye muscles. Important here is the integrated approach to modifying the lifestyle of exercise and food together. The next procedure is physical activity. It is necessary to start any kind of exercise or movement continuously in the open air. And ophthalmologists tend to move constantly because it improves blood circulation and increases the level of oxygen in the blood, and helps the eye to restore its activity. Certainly, neck massage, and here this can be achieved through specialists or self-massage for the neck by rubbing the neck with continuous circular motions. And the most important rule is not to approach the spine, only the neck and the muscles close to it, and this improves blood circulation in this area. By the way, our friends, tell us how healthy your eyes are. Write to us comments, how do you keep them? In another video, we will talk about the most important habits that destroy our eyes, which we must leave or avoid as much as possible.